Hi and welcome back to Bill's Cichlid Room, where after 30 years they've actually got round to describing the Geophagus species Tapajos redhead. So let's have a look at them and I'll go through some details on keeping them. Well, the species that we all know as the Geophagus species Red Head Tapajos has finally been described last week in September 2022. It's now known as the Geophagus pyrocephalus. It comes from the Rio Tapajos River in Brazil. It's an earth eater, so a sandy substrate is a must, and they prefer to be kept in groups of more than 4. But you can keep a breeding pair by themselves or in a community tank of other less aggressive, like South American cichlids. As you can see in my tank, I've got them with a group of the Madagascan cichlids, the melon rambo, and there's also a pair of the Amatelania sajaca in there. The maximum size is between 6 and 7 inches. They prefer a pH of between 5 and 6.5, so soft water, and a temperature of between 70 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. So this mimics the conditions that they have in the Rio Tapajos, which is actually a subsidiary of the Amazon. They were first introduced into the hobby in 1991 when they were actually imported into Europe, into Germany. It's been a popular aquarium fish, and as I say, it's finally been described this month. So pyrocephalus, it's Latin for firehead, so I wouldn't be surprised if some people started using the common name Geophagus firehead. It's a delayed mouth brooder, so the parents find an appropriate spawning site, so either on roots, rocks, or they even can dig a hollow in the substrate. The female lays the eggs and then the male comes along quickly and fertilises them, and then he guards the area. So after 1 to 3 days, the eggs start to hatch and both parents will take up the wrigglers and mouth brood them for a number of days before they're actually big enough to come out and actually get food for themselves. So in the aquarium hobby, it's baby brine shrimp, powdered flake food, and that sort of thing that they like to eat. So the parents let them out. It's normally after about 3 days. So the parents let them out, but they're always on hand to take them back into the mouths at the first sign of danger. They're actually quite easy to raise. They're not that difficult to breed. So it is quite a surprise that it took 30 years to get round to describing them. So the scientists, they've actually looked at the DNA evidence and decided that they are a completely different species to anything else found in the area. I mean, for us hobbyists, like what we've known for a long time because of the coloration. I mean, they have the beautiful flag pattern on the tail fin. They have the red on the fins with the iridescent blue, and they have like the real fiery red on top of the head. So sexing them, the males tend to get a little bit bigger than the females, the colour's more intense, and they have longer finnage. As I say, they have been around for quite a while. They're not that rare in the hobby, but they are one of the most beautiful of the Geophagus species. I started off with a group of 4 of them, and a pair quickly formed. I've had these for about 18 months now. They have attempted to spawn on a number of occasions. I have had eggs off them a few times. I did put them in this tank to give them more of a chance of breeding, but then I got the group of melon rambo. I had no other tank space, so they've had to share it, but I will get back round to breeding them in the near future. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you all agree it's about time they did get round to describing the Geophagus, which has been in the hobby for about 30 years. It is a really popular fish, and I'll catch you all on the next video.